I play 5. If I were playing 5 in the game, I would want like Abaddon or Oracle or some safe hero. That's
Yeah,
I'm
see,
being
that's
those
not
are, those are
flashy.
fun.
That's
Thing
not
is,
flashy.
is
You're not
it's my-
carrying the game on those heroes, man.
it's not about carrying the game. It's not called the carry. You're called supports.
Yeah, but you
You
can carry
support
from
the
the
team.
support role.
5 seconds
True.
remaining.
Oh, wait a minute. You know what we've got built right now for nouns? We are building a pretty deadly team fight combination right now. Nathanaga Siren, you lead with the song. You have plenty of fault between the roll, all the Jakiro, everything. I mean, there's a lot of potential wombo combo perfecto action in our near future.
Turn to ban.
Legion Commander.
Yeah, Legion now picked up as a counter to the Naga Siren. They clear out the illusions reasonably well. Do a bonus 25% damage to them on top of like the huge hero damage that it does with overwhelming odds.
10
So,
seconds
Naga Siren's game maybe not so good. Support Naga Siren is dead. It's almost certainly going to be a carry.
5 seconds remaining.
We're not going to see it. I think 3 Naga is a little underrated right now.
Radiant team ban.
I think
sounds-
you're crazy for even suggesting 3 Naga.
I agree, but I think it's underrated.
No.
That's not going to happen, but I'm telling you.
I don't
in,
think
like,
it's rated
2025,
at all.
I think it should be lowly rated. Currently, it's unrated. It should be lowly rated.
10 seconds remaining.
It's not going to happen.
I don't think it's to be a plus 3.
I can say with 100% confidence it's not going to happen.
I
One
simply
day.
want to move on to the plus 3 Naga. We can discuss things that'll actually happen this game.
Like the Shafian being banned out by nouns with the ban slot.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about that instead. The Shadow Fiend being banned out by nouns. I mean, that'd be something else that'd be fairly good at clearing out the illusions from the Naga Siren alongside what they already have. I think it might be a sign that they don't plan on playing the Pango in the mid lane. I don't think Pango really cares that much about fighting into the SF. I think that they have something else in mind as their 23 pick here on
think it'll
downs for a
be,
mid laner. It's going to be a melee
Turn
hero.
to ban.
It'll probably be a safe lane Shadow Fiend though. They're banning out, right? Because it's probably what Tusk mid at this point, or maybe Tusk 4 like Legion mid or Dawnbreaker mid. I think
Do
we
you
already
think they're
have.
trying to protect an offlaner with the Shadow Fiend ban?
I guess they have to be because I mean I don't know who in this team plays carry. Let's go for some
10
Lumiere
seconds
style
remaining.
Dawnbreaker carry for EG.
They could.
5 seconds
Flexible
remaining.
team, flexible players on both these teams, actually.
I'm sure they're well
Radiant
aware of
team
of Mr. Lumiere and his carry Dawnbreaker. I mean they've played against him in the SA DPC and I'm sure plenty in scrims as well. So
Mm-hmm.
they're aware of his
Turn
shenanigans.
to pick.
Yeah, they should be, anyways.
Now
Like-
say, you know what, we're banning 2 carries anyways. We think it's a carry. And again, it's probably a carry.
Radiant
Keyword
team
probably. For now, though, nouns will grab a Slardar, which is definitely not a fun slight for a lot of different carries.
Yeah. And if this was a Dawnbreaker Pause 1, then your Dawnbreaker Pause 1 has now been shut down. You can basically just hold Slitherine Crush for whenever Starbreak comes out. As soon as you see the first swipe for it, press the W
10
key.
seconds
Very
remaining.
easy. Interrupted.
You
Not
know
getting a
what
second
hero?
swipe or the
5
stun off on that
seconds
thing.
remaining.
You know a hero could purge Corrosive Haze, though, right? Legion Commander.
I mean, up until you have the undispellable Corrosive Haze.
You do not let the game go that late. You do not let the Naga game go that late.
Well,
You're
it's
going
not a
to
matter
win.
of letting it go that late. Sometimes this just happens, okay?
Now maybe EG want to go for a very up-tempo lineup here with a third. They have a very up-tempo lineup right now. They have another.
I don't know what that
double
means.
down
What is
idea.
up-tempo?
Play it fast, play it aggressive, control it early. Make this one either a game where you win it fast or you just lose and you
I
go next
see.
game.
So like high tempo. We call it up-tempo instead.
I guess so.
I see.
It's gotta go fast. The Sonic the Hedgehog lineup, I'll reference more in your ballpark. We're out of reserve time though, so the answer is coming. The answer's coming in right now, and it will be Nature's Prophet. I'm guessing that's the Paka's hero, but it's hard to tell right now.
Yep, you are absolutely correct, my friend. And it will be Yamson on Naga side. We're not going to see none of this 3 Naga stuff. It will be Moose Slardar.
So it'll be mid Tusk, carry Nature's Prophet, support Dawnbreaker, offlane Legion. And then, of course, nouns are as you would expect with normal things on normal heroes.
Yeah. Now, here's the issue. You're not playing against a melee hero on this Slardar. That's kind of the reason why you pick this one up a lot of the time. It shuts down melee carries inside the lane. However, if you do get on top of the Nature's Prophet, it is very difficult for Pakas to get away, especially given that, you know, even in the event you try to like sprout yourself or sprout the Slaughter in order to get away from him, you're setting a potential bushwhack. Lilith is just going to throw the stun off onto you. So if they can get on top of you on the Nature's Prophet, this is a rough game. If you keep your distance, you might be okay. So we'll see what Panda's able to do inside the lane. You think the glimpses back off on a moon will just keep Pakas consistently safe, or do you think that's not going to be enough?
I mean, it depends if he's doing it aggressively or defensively. I mean, I think if he's doing it aggressively, it'll be very powerful. But defensively, I think I'll have to commit, at least commit the kinetic field as well, or even more than that, perhaps.
Yeah.
So he has a team who can rotate very well. I mean, once we have Ultimate online for the Solar Guardian, once Pakas is ready to rotate in, then it's like, oh, you're going on my Panda Boo. It's like, no, leave my Panda alone. I'm bringing in the help.
Yeah.
I'm going to save him. By the way, though, if you are just joining us, welcome to game number 2 of Evil Geniuses taking on Nouns. Game 1 was won by EG. They played pretty well in that one. Nouns, of course, looking to bring that one into an all-deciding game 3. My name is Badger. I'm joined by the always fantastic neph Sensei. And, you know what? We've had 4 good games so far. You want to know what I'm feeling? A 5th good game, neph.
I'm feeling it too. Sorry, I'm just looking at the things in cinematic view right now. It's kind of...
Which year are you looking at right now, neph? Which year are you looking at?
I've grown bored of it now.
Oh.
I had to set up my Xbox controller if I'm observing.
What?
For the free cam.
Oh, okay.
My boy Pythian taught me how to do that. And I'm sure if he saw my observing today, he'd have a heart attack.
Pythian Legume, the best observer in Dota?
Yeah. But I'm sure if he saw, what I was up to today, he'd have a heart attack.
Yeah, probably.
Well,
I mean, he expects this from you at this point, right? He would expect
he expects
this from you.
mild disappointment from me, yes.
Is this more of a moderate disappointment? Is it beyond what he expects?
Beyond the disappointment.
Oh god. Well, luckily we are beyond the horn. It's runes time. Sea Smile snowballs to get that rune, securing at least 2 runes for Evil Geniuses. It will be both the river ones going to EG, the jungle ones going to Nouns. I hope someone's keeping like a running tally of the number of segues we've done this entire casting.
Good job. Aren't you the admin?
That's not. I too much brain power for that.
Let's see. All right, you've been relieved of admin duties, and your boss is coming to sub for you now.
We have
now Caster
David Dillon.
Badger. Yeah. Shout out to Blaze. Putting in the extra hours today.
Definitely makes my day a lot easier. Get to do 1 job instead of 2 jobs.
What can you do?
1 job. We got some lanes. Choose a lane. What are you talking about now?
I mean, well, what do we have going on to the top? I imagine going to be too interesting. I mean, Matthew's trying to put the hurt onto them, so I take that back. This is where the clashes are happening, but up until they are level 2, I don't imagine a kill is going to be found there.
Speaking of getting hurt in the bottom lane, Moo's also taking a lot of damage. Again, legendary grade Panda Boo putting in the work on his disruptor for the 2nd time this series. This is zoning the way Moo, and much like last game, this is literally it's a mirror of last game. He's backed off, and he now needs the regen from Lelis.
Yeah.
Lelis dead here. He's barely alive, right?
He'll live. He's got Fairy Fire.
I think 1 more hit would have done it, but there was no more 1 more hits.
He had Fairy Fire. So.
Oh, okay, you're right.
2 or 3 more hits. He was fine. Man had that situation very under control. He knows what he's doing.
And then mid lane. You want to talk about mid lane, or do you want to ignore it? Your choice.
I mean, I don't imagine much happens here for the first couple of minutes unless somebody like overcommits onto each other and overestimates what they're able to do. Panda gets gone on.
Yeah, it means he's running away from Moo. Moo has the bash skill, needs 1 more for the bash, and he will bash Panda 2 more to get the kill, but he's still the fairy. She has no fairy fire, he's just dead. That's a kill for Moo. First blood going to Noun's very own Moo. And moving to Pakas, who's half HP. Pushback is on point. Pakas has to run. crush is up in 1 second. The stick, the crush, the damage. Is that a double kill? Hell yes, it is. A double kill for Moo, the TI finalist himself.
Yeah. He actually had a fair fight on the Nature's Prophet, didn't bother to commit it. He knew that if he didn't die to that hit, he would die to the next one, which was going to be a bash. But, you know, regardless of the fact that you pick double range up against the Slardar, you still lose 2 heroes. The drop in the honks, let me tell you, as their manager, that's how you know morale is high. Whenever I see honks in the early game, they just win. This is how they ended up beating Quincy Crew in the upper bracket finals of the LCQs. Or regional qualifiers, sorry.
Honk.
Yeah. The secret weapons were the honk and the joke book.
Oh, joke book's gone now, right? Or you mean like an actual literal joke book?
It's a literal joke book.
Who had the joke book? Who was the owner of the joke
I
book?
bought it on double. Okay, so I got double A to like help me out with a couple of things when I was setting up their boot camp. And we go into a store and he saw it on the shelf. He started reading jokes to me, and I'm like, all right, this is going to increase team morale. Good idea, Double A. I'm buying this. We'll put
Shout out to Double A.
Yeah, we'll put it on the boot camp budget. It was like
$10.
very funniest jokes.
I've been there. I understand.
You want me to? I can remember one a very good joke that was in the book.
Go for it.
All right. What do you call a noun that gets paid?
What would that be enough?
A pronoun.
Yeah, I've seen that joke in Twitch chat 1,000 times. That's how you know it's top comedy. Over to mid lane, Gunner is doing a lot of damage right now. But see Smile, eventually will get a rune, or maybe as long as he gets one of these 2 water runes, he will be fine. But Gunner wants to somehow get both. I don't think he can, but he wants to. There's a rotation through by Lelis, but wait, Gunner, he's zoning away. He's buying time. Do you want? Nah, he's now get the North rune.
Top tower getting dope here. They turn around when Jameson gets behind the tower, but
Husky's low on HP. Yamsun's low on HP. Seems like Husky might die here. He'll attempt to run away. Has a tango if he wants to juke. He's juking. Oh no! If he had one more tango, he'd be alive right now. But instead, he will die to EG's Whisper, the Beast Coast alumnus himself. And, well, just like that, it's now a 1 kill on the board for EG.
Yep. EG looking good. 1 kill. They're up net worth by I think at least several hundred gold.
It's a small margin, but every bit counts, you know.
I will say it's nice to see EG in Pro Series again.
Yeah, I mean, that's obviously, we used to see him a lot when they were under different band with bottom lane. Paka's in the trees. Big fight going on. Lelis to the bushback. Husky to the rotation to bring down the best carry alive. And they move to the best 5 player, perhaps, but no, he's too good. Wait, his courier's dead.
How good can he be if his courier's dead?
He's been demoted 2 slots on the rankings.
Yeah. Does that make Husky the best position 5 alive?
Yes, Husky, then AB1, then Panda.
Excellent. Incredible. Nouns picking up the best 5 player in the world.
Of course. You guys already had him picked up. He was on the roster before. He was new up mid lane. See Smile and Matthew want to kill on Gunner. Gunner's low on HP. He'll shield crash, but he will not stay alive. Husky wants vengeance.
Again, you got the best mid player in the world. Or sorry, 5 player who's now transitioning to mid. He's the carry now. Let's go Husky.
Wait, there's no way he gets this kill, right? He'll Ice Path. He's
best
low on HP. Wait a minute. The Bushwhack from long range. Okay, then.
Yeah.
Support's popping off right now. Husky and Lelis again combining for 1 more kill. Meanwhile, bottom lane seems like losing a bit of danger. He's 1/3 HP. He's running away, slithering real fast. That's a Fairy Fire, but won't even need to use it. Panda. I thought he was looking for a glimpse. Turns out he doesn't have glimpse. Therefore, he couldn't glimpse. The dive continues. Moo's still running on around. Rotations come through. Supports are on the way on the rendezvous to back up their Slardar. And now Matthew is in a little bit of danger. He's tanking some tower shots. Needs to dodge a bushwhack, perhaps. Lelis will not attempt it. Meanwhile, top lane. What's going on top lane? Yamsun has left his lane. He's south of the lane now.
You can't do this because that.
Oh no.
Yeah, so overwhelming odds does 25% bonus damage to illusions. On top of like, the massive hero damage that it does. So it just clears out all illusions instantly. Naga Siren up until she's got like a heart. Illusions are just going to die to this thing. And she's maxing it out first to make sure that Yamsun's game is just not fun.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Seems like we have some action coming a bottom lane. It's not there quite yet, but seems like both teams are aware it's happening. Rotations are coming in from both sides. Moo is not 6 yet, though. I'm sure he would want his 6 if possible, but I don't think we'll get it before this fights, unless the fight takes a while to start. Wait, top lane! Whisper solo kills Yamsun! Wait a minute! Big 1v1 kill for Whisper. He led with the duel, and he just killed him afterwards with the right clicks.
He didn't, yeah, duel, overwhelming odds, duel, and right clicks, I guess, finished him off. Now Gunner, he's going to Panda.
Rolling around right now, and they will get at least 1 kill in exchange for their loss of their carry, but they need Pakaz. Pakaz is juking around the bash, the crush, the dual breath, ice path available, and is perfectly there to bring down the carry. So even though you lose your carry, you get the enemy carry and 5 support in exchange, and perhaps we may see a trade at towers.
Yeah. Tusk thought about TPing in. He ended up canceling it when he realized it was just way too late, though, so yeah. 3 heroes on this building. I'm pretty sure Moo just tanked this up after the creep die as well with his Vanguard. Yeah, that's exactly what they're going to do. You might as well finish this one off. Overcorrosion will make even quicker work of this one with the Mind Farmer and take damage.
Who's the last hit? Husky gets the last hits!
I told you, the best player in the world.
He knows to get the last hit. He knows his job. Yeah. Acquire currency.
He got that dog in him.
True. It's a true statement. True statement. We're not too far away from having 2 dogs in them, and that's when you know things get real.
Inside Husky is 2 Huskies, and both of them are telling him to take his carries for him.
Lelis is being got out. He's dead to the punch from Seed Smile and the damage from Matthew, as is the noun side top T1 tower. Ay.
Blink Dagger finished now on the Legion Commander.
I mean, it's definitely the aggressive play. Indicates he wants to fight, and he wants to fight now. And we're seeing some fighting mid lane. Panda Boo's in a bit of danger. Gunner's rolling on around. Panda is about 1/3 HP. Gunner's still rolling, needs 1 more bit of damage, but he's healed by Whisper. Panda, he dodges, he sidesteps, he escapes, and now Gunner is in a lot of danger. If he gets glimpsed, he will be dead. Hell, he doesn't need the glimpse. The duel's enough damage to bring him down. Matthew gets the kill. Whisper gets his first duel win of the game.
And Matthew, for some reason, is continuing forward onto Husky here, but
he has the will to fight, and he's still fighting. Whisper gets the kill on Husky. Matthew will die for that one, but Moo, I don't think he'll get vengeance. Because the 3-for-1, one the EG, I'm sure, are ecstatic about.
Yep. I mean, finding these favorable engagements all over the map now. They managed to find Gunner. They get the Hoodwink and Yukiro. That felt like an absolutely insane play. Oh, no.
He is dead. R.I.P. our man Panda Boo. And it seems like Sweet Smile's being gone on as well. However, there is only a Moo. There was a glimpse away, so it's only the Moo there right now.
Yeah, the glimpses him away at the cost of his own life. Gunnar kills him as he sends him back. Honestly, if I'm a disruptor, I kind of snicker to myself and I'm happy, even though I died. Like, you get sent back to base.
You're like ruining the enemy mid or carry's day. Not even ruining the day, but just ruining like a minute of their day. That's like the Disruptor Player Classic, you know?
Yeah. Again, the biggest classic is when you kill someone and glimpse them back to base, and they just abandon the game after that.
Oh, what's going on here? Static Storm thinking of Panda Boo using it on Lelis. Ice Path is on the floor, stunning Matthew, but they cannot save Lelis in time. However, in comes Gunner, looking for vengeance, but that's a lot of damage, actually. Gunner's still running for Pakaz. It's about 1/3 HP, but Husky's already dead. And Pakaz being knocked from the low ground to the high ground by Gunner's rolling thunder. There most certainly is not a kill for Nouns. It's time to run away. Make sure it's only a 2-for-0, and with Gunner in the trees, it will be a 2-for-0 confirmed.
Yep. So again, things not going so good for Nouns. Losing hero after hero again and again. Gunner, he really needs to build up his Diffusal Blade in order to take fights in these people. Right now, he's just lacking the damage he needs.
Yeah, it's one of those things where obviously, you know, we're both interested in the Game 3. I'm sure the viewers would like a Game 3 as well. At least a lot of them
The
would.
viewers want me to switch to net worth from creep score. That's what they want.
Did you put it on now?
Oh, yeah. I mean, the rule of thumb used to be 10 minutes. I think it's like 7 these days.
I usually do it around 6 now when the real rune spawns. Or sorry, the power rune spawns.
Yeah, unfortunately, they got it for 11 minutes and almost 12 of gameplay.
That's a classic. That's a classic.
Fine. Twitch chat is really smart. They can break down the player's net worth just from CS.
And deaths, of course. Oh, yeah. Pakaz. seems like he's in danger.
Yeah, he's
He'll
not
attempt
getting
the
away from this
TP
one.
away, and it's not in time. The bushwhack, the bash, the damage,
And
the kill.
goes to
Matthew
Lilith.
the stun, meanwhile, on Husky. He's half HP, but in comes Whisper with the duel. That will be a kill. It will be a second duel win of the game. Now, plus 18 damage with that talent. Moon will crush. Looking for vengeance. Bushwhack to follow. The Whispers actually still pretty fine. He's half HP, but Gunner is the man who secured that one with the roll. Glimpse brings Moo away, but in comes one more man looking to stun the Legion Commander. That man is Gunner, and he gets that kill. Now it's Panda, who static storms and runs. Moo is one fast man. He's one fast fish, slithering around for Gunner to get one more kill. Double kill for the Pangolier. Moo is traded for Solar Guardian. He will, I guess, stun nobody. With the roll coming in, or the song coming in from Yamsun, it's for a new angle on Matthew. He's low on HP. The swap puts a lot of damage.
Oh
He's
my
losing to secure the kill. Sharpshooter as well will be there on C Smile with him dying. Assuming he will eventually die. That will be all 5 members of EG dead. No, the blink away from C Smile. Huge
That's
move.
too fast.
Huge blink. Yeah. I was so convinced he was dead, but C Smile, he knows Dota better than I do, clearly. Either way, though, Nouns will win the team fight. I believe it's a 4-for-2 trade if you count the, yeah, it's a 4-for-2 trade. One that I'm sure Nouns definitely needed.
Yeah. Very much so. Ooh.
Oh, Husky. He is
unless
going...
he gets the disarm on Gun. Oh.
Wait a minute. That's a
Doesn't
good
have
trade.
the points in it.
He gets the D war. Wait, never mind. He's not kept alive by Whisper. It's a 1-for-1 so far. Whisper has been netted by Yamsun. His bird is on cooldown. Moo has the crush. He has the corrosive haze. Sharpshooter will hit, and the roll will finish. That's 2 core kills for 1 Husky. What fantastic.
Illegal move,
Now,
illegal move,
now,
illegal move.
They're still going. And Moo's still
on.
going as well. They're splitting their attention. 3 kills for Nouns.
No. Hold on. Here, hit the enter button. Illegal move.
Illegal move?
He bottled
tip?
the Arcane Rune even though it got denied by Panda.
Wait, what? What?
Radiant structures are fortified.
What?
Where's my referee?
Please, David Dillon, help us. They're cheating.
That didn't seem alright. I'm sure he would have died anyways. It's whatever.
I'm sure, I mean, you're right, but it's still, it's one of those things you should, I denied the room. The chat said I denied it.
Well, I think this
Guys,
happened a
number
couple
9.
times at TI as well. Maybe
Stuff
not
to you
this
for you
time,
sometimes.
I forget. I've seen this happen before. I'm not sure how common it is. It might happen if it's on the same game tick, which is it's happened 30 times a second. Unlike CS:GO, they got like a gazillion server ticks a second.
They got
But-
60 ticks and they're still mad about it. They want more.
I mean, you know, CS is a skill-based game, while Dota, it's like babies.
Speaking of some real Counter-Strike action, it's Matthew going down to the off shot from Husky and the AK spray from Gunner.
That was a
That will
nice,
be-
nice try of the transition there.
I tried.
Yeah, I am just going incredibly off topic though.
Yeah, I'm not on topic, but slightly back on topic.
Yeah.
You know, we're getting like 2/3 of the way back to on topic, which is just the way we like it.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing something. We're farming. Right now, Paka's #1 net worth. He's bottom lane right now, has a Midas, and he's just hitting creeps. He's #1 net worth, which is, again, relatively expected on a hero like Nature's Prophets.
And he's #1 in our hearts.
Wait a minute, you shouldn't tell your team that.
I'm just told not to be biased today.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Sure, it's a true statement. It is a true statement. I, for one, am biased towards both teams. I'm biased towards everybody in the lobby, rather than, one team, other team. Mid lane, Snowball from C Smile. Gunner will roll on up. Sharpshooter will hit. C Smile is low. Sentry has been placed. They see the tusk, but he's purged by Whisper. He's up on the high ground by Gunner's roll. What an unfortunate series of events for Nouns. And meanwhile, Moo solo kills Matthew in the top lane. Had the blink, had the crush, bashed him down.
100-0, you were absolutely correct. 1500 damage. It's really all he needs. Vanguard,
is
Blink
good
Dagger,
now.
and walk at him. I mean, he's always been the way he is now. If you're playing like a melee hero and you don't have an escape, you're playing against a Slardar, you just get run down. There's like not much you can do about it, unfortunately.
He technically has 2
Yeah.
escapes. I guess neither are good enough to escape this game.
Yeah. He's going to be able to get away from this. Observer Ward will scout him out, but Panda will realize that they see him coming, so Instant D ward.
He's so good at Dota 2. I mean, Panda's gotta be one of the best D-warders in the world, right?
Well, hold on. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. He D-warded
he had a tweet. He had a tweet with the TI stats. I think he had the most D-wards per game or something. Source Panda Boo's Twitter. Wait, meanwhile, mid lane. Oh, good blink reaction from C-Smile. Duel comes in from Whisper on Moo. He's punched up, but he's not brought down quite yet. He's still alive. A crush on 3 is running away. But despite all the good execution, nothing dies. Nobody dies. Oh, never mind. Matthew dies. The long-range swashbuckle. And we're not done yet. Moo can blink again whenever he wants to. Ice Path on Whisper. In comes a 2-man crush. Whisper is dead. Down goes C-Smile. 2 cores report, both lost. Now dive there on Panda. Gunner is rolling on around. The gaze comes in, and Panda Boo will die. Pakaz wants vengeance. He will claim 1, but it's a 4-for-1 route in favor of nouns.
Okay. I mean, Moo is in there, just surrounded by everybody. I don't know how he survived the initial part of that one. It was.
I'm not sure either, but
it was sick. I guess Vanguard allows him to do it. Man was just incredibly tanky.
You see a tree cut from Pakaz? Problem is he's still dead, it appears.
Gunner might be dead.
Both be there. And Pakaz will not bring a kill down with him. Whisper is there, but not quite in time. So again, nouns. They're moving, they're schmoving. They're looking real clean right now. It's a good game state right now. And Yamsun is taking this mid T1 tower despite the presence of Matthew. Matthew actually might just die to these illusions, and he will! Acorn shot illusions. Alright then.
Yep. I think that was just unlucky. Oh no, static charge can't trigger more than once per second.
Bushwhack. Is there a crush? There's not. Snowball on Lelis, who comes into a 2-man crush, allowing Lelis to re-engage. He'll channel the sharpshooter. He will hit Whisper, about 1/3 HP. The mash is there. Yamsun comes over, and yeah, Moo does not care about the blade mail. He is taking damage, but he's dealing too much damage. Now C-Smile, who's currently Corrosive Haze, will dodge the Ice Path for a little bit, but inevitably he will be in a lot of trouble. He'll punch up Moo, but he will not bring him down. It's 2 more kills for the side of nouns.
All right, it's Nouns' game now. Up 5K net with. They just find a kill after kill, 13-26. Team's looking good.
And they knew we wanted a game 3.
They did it for us.
We wanted a game 3, and they're doing it for us.
Yeah.
Not for the money, not for the prestige, not for the practice, for me and you. And of course the viewers.
And for the viewers. They sure love the viewers at Nouns.
This is true. This is true. What's Panda up to? He's got glimpse. Nah, no glimpse. So, when's Roshan going to die?
That's not the question you should be asking yourself. The question you should be asking yourself is, what has Yamsun been up to?
Farming.
Yeah.
He's playing Nagas Iron. He's farming.
Yeah, Manta style. He's going for his heart. I mean, we said that he needed that in order to survive the overwhelming odds from Legion Commander, who's having a reasonably good game.
Will the heart be enough, or does he want like one more item on top of that to really be in the fights?
He'll probably want one more item or to just like actually output damage. The
He's
heart
got the if you and quick buy right now. You see a lot of these Mega players not. Ooh, 2-man swap. But speaking of Diffusal Blade, he's rolling on up for Gunner, but it seems like Matthew and Whisper have escaped. C-Smile is poking his head around, but he'll blink away before the Gunner can stun him. So, yeah, we are back to farm time. Speaking of D-warding, Panda gets the D-ward, but it will cost him his life. No way he gets away from this! He gets away from this! Panda Boo Dota 2.
I missed that completely as if they were heading to Rosh at the time.
He was D-warding. Oh, there are? Oh. Now, the Roshan pit then. Got a little bit caught up on that one, but back to the Roshan pit.
Did he get himself into a dangerous situation and got himself out?
Yes, he did. He got the D-ward with it. I thought it was sick. But the fight continues. Roshan's low. The song to secure Roshan. The great play from Yamsun.
Yeah,
Edis secured. Ice Path on 2. The wombo combo perfecto. The crush is there on 2 as well. EG losing a lot right now. Pakaz will BKB. He finds Husky, and somehow everybody's still alive on EG. Whisper is low. C-Smile is low, but he blinks away again. The crush again on 2 as well. Pakaz gets away. Whisper does not. Yamsun is still hunting. Bushwhack from Leslau. Perfect to hit C-Smile. He'll get right-click down as Matthew is brought down by Gunner on the other side of the fight. Again, nouns are looking real fantastic. Moo's still hunting. He wants one more kill. He has the crush. He has the back. He has the kill on Panda Boo. Nouns Esports. They want game 3, damn it.
Yeah, they managed to get form there. They lost to Jakiro, but that is it. Other than that, they get out. I mean, amazing setup around the pit. They knew that they would come into there. They used the Song of the Siren after he sits super low, so they're not able to come into the pit and interrupt that. That was like as EG finished up the BKB on the Nature's Prophet as well. Like this was going to be one of the best case scenarios for them, but they managed to clutch that fight out. This excellent execution, communication. This game seems a lot better than last time.
But you know, pockets of somewhere. Their smoke is popped. They found the Furion. Is BKB still on cooldown? He's dead.
He's dead. Yep.
Big kill for nouns.
Mid lane, just clearing out illusions. It looks like. I don't think they'll get their hands onto the Yves here. He's just gonna walk away. They're gonna try. They're running at him, but
he's technically 3 move speed higher than the Naga, but that's not enough.
no.
Whew. So at this point, look at these Naga games. This is usually the exact point where we start. And before we were asking, all right, what is Naga farming? And now it's like, all right, how do EG stop what Naga has farmed? He has Heart. He has Manta. He's halfway to a Scotty. What is at this point the answer? Do you try to use whatever AoE you have between this overwhelming odds and the Yolner and all that stuff, or do you
Same
just
thing
not
we
stop
saw
it?
earlier. They're gonna be riding with the Nature's Prophet, basically. Hopefully you can take a 5v5 engagement, just like quickly burst down the Naga Siren. You're always gonna have like overwhelming odds duel, and then have the other heroes come on top of them afterwards. You're always gonna have a couple of solutions in the team fight, like Disruptor Eggs eventually. But right now, Nouns controls the map. You aren't able to do enough damage to the Naga Siren just yet, like catch him out by himself. And they're being careful with their positioning on Nouns.
Radiant's bottom tower is full.
Well, he's fishing around right now. He's got the bushwhack, but there's a crush from Moo that'll do the job. Poor Panda Boo. Brought down by Gunner. Gunner honestly wasn't even needed for that kill, but you might as well get him involved. Got some extra assist goal. Keep the team comms happy, and well, Nouns, they want an even bigger kill. They want to go on Pakaz. Moo is there with the dash.
He's already on top of him.
Pakaz.
There's no getting away.
It's hard to escape. He cannot escape this one.
The only way he gets away from that one is if he separates himself from Moo and gets like a sprout onto a ramp in order for him to have to cut 2 trees. But he's got a Quelling Blade on him. So
Man,
just sprouting himself wouldn't have been enough there.
Some real good play. I mean, they know their draft's online. This is when they're strong.
Yeah.
Even though they're strong now, they're not done growing yet. They're still about, what, 2.5 rounds to buy on Naga?
Yeah.
And then at that point, then you want to win the game. You have plenty of room to go for the next, like, what, 14 plus minutes now? Plenty of room for Nouns to take over the map. But, of course, EG. They still have a strong pick-off apparatus if they want to go for some gank opportunities. They still have the duel. They still have the Solar Guardian, Global TP in from the Furion. There's a lot of options to make plays happen, but
The only issue is that they're not separating on Nouns. The only time that they have has been like kind of separating from the Naga Siren when they went back to find the Nature's Prophet just now, but he's got an Aegis. He'll just get back up if you commit the duel on him, and then I think they'll just go high ground when your things are on cooldown.
Gunner, he's rolling on around. Crush from Moo. Matthew the target. Matthew will get purged by Whisper. The Sharpshooter will miss. So Matthew will get away from the danger. Panda has a glimpse. He's looking around for the right target. He'll go on Gunner. Oh, the save from the roll up. Gunner is A-OK. And now there's a song from Yamsun. Oh, it's a huge song. Ice Path on 2 cores. Pakaz will BKB it off. But at this point, Whisper. He's going to get run down. Panda as well. Panda buys back. Whisper has fallen back to Yamsun. He's manning on up, running into the high ground, running towards Matthew. Gunner is in. Punch up from the tusk on Gunner. Status throw on the floor as well, but Yamsun is surviving it. With Aegis is firing in 3 seconds. He's going to lose it right here, right now. They need to get out of the stage somehow. Yamsun, he's not regenerating. He popped the illusions. He's in the base. The stun from Lilith gets him out. The glimpse. It's on Yamsun again, and he will eventually get brought down. Nouns overstep heavily, and they get punished royally.
Yeah, losing their position 1 and 2 on the way out. Now they smoke him to try to chase people, but it's not going to connect with anyone. So with that, EG defend the base. They managed to find, again, 2 biggest kills they can find. And they'll get control of the map again. Overstepping themselves, like you mentioned, that Ace expiring ended up being just deadly for them. There's no getting out once you were that hard committed.
That was the exact play EG needed to make. And again, I guess just never count EG out in any of these games at this point. It's just they know what to do. They've been there. They've been to lands. They've been to TI. They know what it's like. And they're cool as a cucumber right now. Problem is, well, I guess nouns are also cool with getting a kill on Whisper in the top lane. 3-man gank from Lelis, Husky, and Moo. Easy kill there on Legion Commander. Could be one more kill. Moose TPing in mid.
He gets his eyes on the...
Oh, never mind. Blink away, blink forward. Moo is chasing. Shards block him away, but Moo is faster. But not fast enough given nouns did not see the 3 other alive heroes on EG.
What?
They didn't, right?
No. We wasn't able to get on top of you. Chasing there, though.
Yeah, chasing blindly into what could be a 1vx situation is scary.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say. I might have bungled the words on that one. That was the intent.
No worries. Guys, with TV back in the base. He's shoving in the bottom lane. He's going to make it so nouns struggle to actually accomplish anything on the map, even when they have a 1 hero advantage.
This is a 3-man smoke from nouns right now. But it seems like they're
not
content to hit
anything. They're instead just moving to take control of the triangle. Maybe establish vision inside the bottom of the mid lane, make it difficult for EG to get out of their base. Be the next move here.
Seems like a very good play to me. I guess both teams have to have second Roshan in their mind. I mean, it's alive in anywhere from a half minute to 3.5 minutes. Oh, actually, one really important thing with this Nature Prophet hero, he just TPs to the enemy secret shop and gets items. And sure, the courier can do the same thing, but it's dangerous sending your courier into an area of the map where nouns have a very strong footprint, you know?
Yeah.
You say you have 5,000 gold items lost in that courier for 3 minutes, that's a big deal.
Yeah. Look what they're doing here on EG, sitting inside the trees on both Panda and Whisper. Trying to bait them out.
Well, the roll comes through. Gunner has eaten the baits. He's on top of Whisper. Song comes through. Bash on the side of Legion Commander, and 31 lost on EG. Panda will join him in Matthew, who tried to initiate save this team. Has 3 dead now. Everybody's lost that was in the fight. The 2 main cores remain alive, but nouns, to get a nice little fight win, they'll get that top tier 2 tower, and they'll check the Roshan pits. They'll walk in there. It won't be there. They'll walk right out and they'll instantly respawn if I had to guess.
Well, they might walk up high ground instead.
That's bold.
With 3 heroes dead, I mean, they've already committed 4 to 5. They could at least grab a tier 3 before they're forced to get back.
He's killed the wave on C Smile. There's another wave coming in.
Oh my god, he just jumps in on C-Smile in the back.
Wow, the nets!
He's forced to PKB.
That's a big thing to get on cooldown. That's a big heads-up player from Yamsun and Gunner.
Yeah. Now Gunner's got Basher as well. You walk forward again, you're going to get punished for it so heavily.
Problem is backdoor protection. That has saved the base for now. Midway was not fast enough.
So they get a bunch of damage on the tier 3 tower. But, that is it. Now they're forced to back up. I mean, best case scenario, they find the DD outside the pit. They go into Roche afterwards and get the Aegis making another attempt at their high ground.
Well, guess what spawned outside the Roshan pits?
Ah, double damage room. Best case scenario.
And look who's alive! There's about a 1 in 3 chance he's alive right now mathematically. And guess who's alive? Roshan. The spoils, of course, the second Roshan, Aegis and Shard. Aegis goes to Yamsun. Shard goes to Husky. Okay.
Again, he is the protagonist.
Of course.
The best player in the world, after all.
Gave him the promotion best of position earlier in the game, so they're going to stand by that one.
Liquid Frost. I mean, this is going to do some heavy damage to buildings.
Does he have the attack range talent? He does. He is ready for some long-range artillery.
Yeah. I mean, I think you want this game rather than the dual breath attack and movement speed slow. You're playing against Legion Commander is able to dispel it. You're going to be magic beam part of the time on Dawnbreaker.
Amazing what
once you get the Agate and Shard anyways.
We're at the point now where ideally with a hero like Nature's Prophet, you would be playing the map. Like a lot of times with these Dawnbreaker or Furion games, you have like Furion in one lane, Dawnbreaker in another lane, and then 3 heroes going around and sitting together. but the problem is they're all in their base. So a draft that would ordinarily want to be farming a lot is being out-farmed heavily because there's just no map control. They're that scared of, well, mostly Moo, I guess. He has one scary fish.
Moo is the scariest fish.
Absolutely. I mean, Slark can move over. I've never seen a Slark as scary as this Moo right now. Song from Yamsun. The crush is already committed on C-Smile. Husky comes in, ice pathing C-Smile, but he blinks away in time again. The fast fingers from C-Smile. Gunner's rolling around, punch up is there on Yamsun. Pakas is half HP. Now
Gunner's
want
stuck.
that kill. But Gunner, oh, he's stuck, you're right. The duel comes in.
What is happening?
What's going on? He's going to the front. What? He's under tier 4 towers. One is going to 2. He'll spot buckle away. He can blink his range. He slips back again. What just happened, neph?
What in the Morbius?
What?
He gets stuck inside the wall here by the base. And then he gets the long range duel up on him. And he's not able to turn during the duel, I think.
We've broken Dota 2.
He's straight
We've
into the
actually
towers.
broken Dota 2.
Yeah, you hate to see it.
I think if you're EG and their fans, you'd love to see it, but at this point, it's currently a 4v5. Nouns do not want to leave their prime map position, though. They still have 5 lives, you got the 2 lives on Naga Siren.
Yeah.
They're just taking some mid-tower damage right now.
Yeah. I think they're realizing that at the very least they need to retreat over to the outpost where Gunner is going to TP after he responds. He does not have boots to travel. They really want to make use of this Aegis. Again, I think they want to break high ground with this. You're waiting a pretty long time for it otherwise. That was some unfortunate mechanics and very fortunate for EG is I'm pretty sure their high ground gets broken there if either of those two things didn't happen.
Yeah. You know, there's also, I mean, not ideal coordination at the start of the fight as well. It was a song at the same time of Crush. So, again, a lot of unforced error. I mean, between the unforced errors and the Dota 2 having a Dota 2 moment, it's just an unfortunate thing for Nouns.
Yeah. C-Smile finishes up his egg and him scepter, so now...
oh, no.
Yeah.
That's a big item.
Yeah. I mean, the best part about this is you go completely unpunished for this. Like, you blink on top of someone and snowball, and right away, your walrus... You can walls kick from someone inside snowball. So you're invulnerable when you kick them, and then you just target them with the snowball afterwards, and then you're invulnerable rolling back into that target that you kicked into your base. So there's like no punish for grabbing somebody.
It's one of those things where we've had some legendary Tusk Axe performances at BTS Pro Series, the Season 11 Finals, Noun's very own Gunner on Tusk. But now, Gunner's being jumped on right now, it appears. But no, it's moved up instead! Duel on Gunner, it's split attention, who will die? Song creates a bit of chaos in the fight. Gunner is low, but he's kept alive. Whisper begins to run. Hakas, pop his BKB, looking to man fight. Whisper is low, Gunner is low, Whisper is dead, he buys back, Gunner to fall. Yamsun's man fighting, still has 2 lives. This time will not expire mid-fight, but he's in the base. Man's up on Panda, Panda dead, Matthew dead, he's still fighting on Yamsun, he's doing so much damage. Chris Luck low, in comes Husky. Oh my, the damage from Yamsun is absolutely massive. It's still a 4v3 for Nouns. They're going on Pakas, the bash, the crush. Whisper goes in, Moo is dropping, but Yamsun still wants more. He's in the trees. He wants to pop his BKB perhaps. He uses the run down Panda move, but instead with the Pakas. The 2-man bushwhack from Lilith! Pakas is dropping, he's trying to lifesteal, it's still on cooldown. Yakima Satanic, he will not live. Ice Path on 2, everybody on EG is dropping. Whisper is dieback, Matthew is dieback. Panda, the lone survivor, is trying to run. He might even die here. In comes Yamsun, Ice Path. He's in the fountain. He'll stay alive.
Got the fountain.
But the buildings will not.
Yeah.
These buildings are not long for life. Top racks will die. Mid racks will die. There are no buybacks.
I don't think anything's going to keep them in this game. They're dead for, what, 20 seconds at minimum here on the Tusk, and Yamsun realized it. Instead, he's just going to go for the tier 4s, and he's going to need his team to help him, though. Again, without them, I'm pretty sure you have enough time for Tusk, at the very least, to get back up. In fact, he's going to. It takes a long time to get through the tier 4s in the Legion right now. Buffed all this armor recently.
Oh no, it's kicking time for C Smile. He'll punch and
Yeah,
he'll kick
into
into
the
the fountain.
fountain.
But he gets outside of the fountain. He's still in the static storm, still manning up. Snowball comes through, kick is up in 3 seconds. Punch is
Gunner
up in
back.
right now. He gets the illusion. He punches an illusion. He kicks the illusion as well. C Smile
Oh,
will
no.
barely live. And a core shot kills him. And just like that, the throne, it's only Panda Boo against the entirety of Nouns. You know what we're going to, Neff? We're headed to a game number 3 between Nouns and EG.
It just wouldn't be right if we didn't get 6 games today. Nouns managed to bring it back after a rough game 1, but Gunner on this Tango, despite some mishaps. That unfortunate situation up at the top, they having to play the Legion Commander up against... having to play the Nagasaki up against the Legion Commander was rough, but Nouns, they managed to do it. Congrats to them for pulling this one out. EG probably sweating a little after this one. It was, I guess, an unconventional draft. He played a double range into Moose, Slardar in the offlane, and he still managed to find kills off onto you.
And it is going to be their first potential elimination, not elimination, but first possible game where they can lose a series. They 2-0'd wild card at no point where they risk losing that series. And up until this game 2 loss, they were still up 1 game, but now they're actually on game point, match point. This is it.
Yeah, EG, they're going to have their work cut out for them in the next one. We'll see if they continue to be as strong as the components that made up this team of Beast Coast and Beast Coast and Thunder Awaken. But we're going to have to head to a break after this one. Any closing thoughts on this match, though, Badger?
All I know is I am incredibly excited for game 3. My name's Badger, joined by the always great Nesting. We'll see you again soon for the all-exciting game 3.
Yeah, stay tuned, everyone. We'll be back soon.